No, now we are.
There we are. Woo. All right. It's the Holly and Randy. And hey, folks, if you're joining us, appreciate it. Glad you're with us. Be sure to, I don't know, whatever platform you're on, be sure to like, subscribe, follow, and give us some comments. All right. So we can answer any questions you might have, or if you have some comments on any particular thing. Craig is got us launched, but Craig is not really going to be able to join us. He's dealing with a family emergency situation, so we'll give him time for that. But otherwise, anybody else, just go ahead and leave some comment. Holly, how are you, darling?
I'm so excited to see you Wednesday. We are hitting in and out order, baby.
Oh my gosh, you have no idea. So, for those of you who are listening and don't know, so Holly and I are meeting up in Scottsdale, Arizona on Wednesday for SEO spring training. So, Terry Samuels and the crew, Clint and Elizabeth hosting SEO spring training. Launches, I think Wednesday is the VIP event. We're going to a baseball game, which I'm massive baseball fan, as people who know me know. And then I don't know. I think the conference kicks off. Is it actually kick off Thursday with like a VIP day, and then Friday? I can't remember how the schedule.
Well, so Wednesday and Thursday are the VIP days. So Wednesday is the baseball. Thursday is golf and the gun range, and then Thursday night is the welcome dinner or welcome reception.
Yes, yes.
So conference is Friday, Saturday.
Conference is Friday, Saturday. All
Friday,
right.
Saturday, Sunday.
Yes, I was going to say, because then we have the VIP mastermind on Sunday.
Yeah,
which will be fun. All right. So that's going to be a good trip. So Holly and I, and so to give you a little backdoor story with Holly and I, when we meet up, generally it always seems to be like in Vegas. When we meet up in Vegas for conferences, like the very first thing we do, we grab our bags at wherever at the airport, and then we like, hey, we get an Uber. I'm like, hey, we need to go to In-N-Out.
Yeah.
Where's the nearest here in In-N-Out? But
it's the very first thing we do.
Yes. And so we'll find the In-N-Out in Phoenix. I don't know if we've ever eaten at an In-N-Out in Phoenix. Oh, yeah, we did. Up there in Flagstaff. We did do this last year. Yeah. So we'll go and we'll hit that bad boy as well. Oh, yes. Looking forward to it. And I think it'll be, of course, I have to get up at 3:00 in the morning to like make my flight.
What time is your flight? At 5?
My flight's at 5:30, but because we have this thing of the total eclipse, right, that is happening on the 8th.
Yeah.
Evidently, our airport, because I live in Cleveland and we are like right in the direct path of total eclipse. And so evidently travel in or out of Cleveland is crazy. And so I had to reserve a parking space on an off lot. So it's going to require me like an extra half hour to go deal with my car. Yeah, so I have to leave my house by 3:30. It's a half hour drive to the airport. So it'll get me at this parking lot by 4, deal with all of that, and I'll get to the airport then eventually like at 4:45. My flight leaves at 5:30. So
you are going 2 hours before me. So my flight's at 7, I think. Yeah. And I'm probably 30-40 minutes from the airport.
Yeah.
So I have to leave my house safely by 5.
Yeah. Yeah. So this will all be,
which means then I'll have to get up at 4.
Yes. Yeah. So by the time that we meet actually in Phoenix and we're going, I'm like, I will be hungry. I will be ready for In-N-Out, even though it'll only be like 9:30 or something like that, local time. But I don't care. Yeah. Serve me up, dude, because I'm hungry. All right. Hey, Vivek, welcome, man. Hey, appreciate you coming in, saying hey. You have a question here. As the March core update is coming to an end, what is your final conclusion? End of blogging, or still there is some hope? Well, first of all, Vivek, thanks for the question. Craig has got control of this thing, so I can't flash your question up on the screen. But core update. So it's done. End of blogging, or is there still hope? My opinion is there's still hope, and I don't think that's
There's so
really,
much hope. Yeah.
yeah, I don't think it really is going to go. Now, what it has done, now this is my opinion and how we treat it with our own SEO clients, is that you just have to be sure your content is of quality. And I think the just churning and burning AI content without any editing or manipulation or handling, I think that is toast. But I think if you can utilize AI writers, and there's a lot of great products out there, ZimWriter, Koala, to name a handful, ScaleNut we use. I think utilizing those and then going back and editing and fact checking, formatting appropriately. I think if you do that, I think you're going to be fine.
And I think a crucial thing is purging those pages that do not get traffic.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
that's a big thing that people are getting
Yeah.
spanked on, is that
Yeah.
they have like hundreds of pages that don't get traffic. Like these 20 pages get traffic, but you have 1,000
Yeah.
pages.
Yeah.
Just dude, prune them all and rewrite them,
Yeah.
or make new content for those pages, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. And I never did. And I don't know if you, Holly, if you ever did this or not. I never did the go essentially kind of mass page builder. I never went that route with any sites with all of this AI content stuff. I never like went out and just doing 30, 50, 100 pages a day of content on a site. I never got
Yeah,
into that.
at the most we did 15 to 20. Made sure it was indexed. If it came right back out, we just deleted it though.
Mm,
You know,
mm,
I
mm.
mean, I think that's one of the biggest thing, is just because if it's not getting, I mean, you definitely can fake the traffic on there, but
Right.
1,000 pages with no traffic, it's not gonna
Yeah.
work.
I think it's a good point you raise about kind of essentially pruning the no traffic pages, because I mean, there's a lot of good reason to do that. One, clearly Google has looked at it and said this content is not of value. And so it's not ranking more than likely. And then the other is that, and so why have it associated with your site then at all? The other then is, it's wasting crawl budget. Like Google is going to come to your site, they're going to crawl it for however length of period. You don't need it to crawl pages that aren't doing anything for you. I mean,
Right.
that's kind of useless. So
And a lot of
yeah,
like those 1,000 pages, if you look at the structure of the URL and it has the same title, it'll be like roofing in Janesville, Wisconsin 1, roofing in Janesville, Wisconsin 2,
right,
roofing
right,
in Janes.
right.
Like obviously that is an automation. So
Mhm,
like pay
mhm.
attention to that stuff. So if
Yeah,
roofing, one of those roofing out of those 20 gets traffic, kill those other
yeah,
19, you know.
yeah, 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 exactly. And I have to be honest, Uh, and you should do this with any site really. And I have not been in the practice of doing that with some of our other sites where we're writing good, what I, well, I'll say good handwritten content, even though it's not doing anything from a traffic standpoint. It's not generating anything. And so we haven't gone and just pruned that stuff. And we probably should do something with that content, either eliminate it completely or go back and go, well, can we make it better so that
Yeah.
so that we can get traffic to it? So clearly the content we put up is missing something, or now is, or people have put up better content. And so now we got to go on and edit it and check it out. So I don't know. We haven't done a whole lot of that, but um, anyway, good question, Vivek. I think it's still there, and I do have a process. And this is our process. I use we'll use Koala Writer to kind of get the crux of the article together, and then we'll take that and we'll dump it into ScaleNet. I like ScaleNet a lot. I don't know if you've ever played around with ScaleNet, but
No.
we'll dump it into ScaleNet then, and then we'll use its entity tool to help drive building out the entities, and then we'll clean up all of the kind of that AI phrase and words that kind of gets dropped into AI. We try to prune that stuff out of there so it's not quite so obvious. We'll obviously clean up all the grammatical issues. We'll add some actual facts if we can. If there's, if it's that kind of a content where we can drop some facts in. But and ScaleNet is generally where we will do all of the hand editing and cleaning up the content and being sure that we've got the entities salted in there. And then that content generally works pretty well. It's still it sounds like that's a long process, still shorter than if we were writing it all by hand.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like just instant, like here, just go, drop in a keyword and go spit out an article and post it. So, we're still giving time to it, but that's our process, and it works right now. It's working for us.
Are you using anything like ZimWriter or Google Docs or anything
Well,
like
that's
that?
what Koala Writer. So if you
Koala
haven't
Writer.
looked at
Okay.
Koala, yeah, go look at Koala Writer. I like Koala Writer a lot, but I have to be honest with you as well. I'm Andrea Ansley, has got a new one out. This
Yeah.
his
That's
content
Scout. What's it called?
content
Oh yeah. Content
content sprout.
Sprout.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I have played with that a little bit. I haven't turned that over to my team yet, but I've played around with that one a little bit, and it's good. It really is a nice platform as well. And I probably will play around with that and maybe switch over to that. Here's my problem is, you buy, like Koala had like some kind of a Black Friday deal, and I bought just like a year's worth of credits on
Yeah.
there. So, so I kind of feel like I have to use that up. I don't want to just toss the money aside.
Right.
But the content sprout is pretty good because he does a very similar thing as well, where you can kind of drop in the entities and he'll help expand the entities that you want to write for and
Yeah.
different kind of formats or purposes of the content, which is also really good. Yeah, so that's an interesting product to go check out if you haven't played around with it too much. The other thing is, and I know kind of in some of the groups I'm involved in, people are pretty pleased with the new version of Claude.
Yeah. It's really good.
And yeah, and I haven't played around with that at all. Not the latest, like Claude 3 or whatever it is right now. So I haven't played around with that too much to see what
Yeah.
you can
I
get.
use a few different, so I follow a lot what Garrett Akka says about
Mm.
using different um generators for or your writing so you're not always using the same one. I don't really know. I mean, I don't really worry about footprints, but I do like different ones do different things.
You
So
know, they do different things. Completely agree with that. That's an interesting thought in the sense of, so like, if you have, your foot fetish site and
yeah,
you're writing content for it, like maybe one article you use Koala, another article you'll use Claude, another one you'll use Content Sprout. So you're using multiple different platforms, same website, but just generating different pieces of content with different content writers as a means of just kind of changing it up a little bit and
yeah.
always
I
giving
mean,
a different look.
I think
That's interesting.
I used Chad's that he showed last year as SEO spring
Hmm.
training.
Hmm.
I use if you know who Derek Pierce is, he has a AI Google Sheet. There's another one, I think it's called AI Sheets, that I was messing around with. And then the one with Charles Float starts with a C. I can't think of the name off the top of my head. So those are the 4 that I primarily.
Oh, he uses. Does he use Cuppa?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I bought a year on that one too. So I mean, like, you know.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's another one I bought. That one, same. I bought a bunch of credits on that. Yeah, between Koala Rider and Cuppa, I've got like probably 2 years worth of content.
Yeah. I mean, I like them all. For me and the ease of what I use it for, I primarily use the sheets more than anything, just because I don't know, I just like to have it in my browser. And the second part is I do have a VA that writes a lot of the content for us now. And I just give her that, in the server. I can't really run some of the software. So I just have her do the sheets. It's a little easier for her.
I will tell you, doing your own prompts, like we've done a few custom GPTs, and building those out, doing it on sheets and utilizing kind of you're essentially kind of building your own custom GPT in sheets, essentially. And so if you can build out the prompt, like, here are my keywords, here are the entities that I want, and any other particular aspects that you want in your prompt and your inputs, sheets would be a good way to do it constantly, just to turn that stuff out. I could see that.
Honestly, I don't. So we're not building our own GPTs. Like, I tried, and I just like, oh my God, I was just like, I'm just going to use someone else's. It's so much easier for me.
Yeah.
It's that rabbit hole of like we have talked, like I spent 8 hours just reading about something, I spent 18 hours this weekend, worked on Easter because I was working on something on KDP, and I couldn't figure it out. And it took me 4 hours. I Googled it. There's no one who was talking about this problem. I'm the only one that was like talking about it. And it took me 4 to 5 hours to fix it.
You solved it.
I solved it after I threw my computer a few times. But
there we go.
I solved it, and then I was like,
Austin, let's put a class together. Let's do it. Yeah.
I solved it, and I sent it to Austin. I was like, Austin, you need to make this, because it's literally like click, click, click. Yeah. But there was no one who told me how to do it. So it's just this AI stuff like that where I'm using it differently. And so people won't come up. They won't hit that problem unless you're using it the same way.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. All right. Well, listen, hey folks, go ahead and leave a comment, leave a question. We'll get to it here over in the chat. Eric McDonald. Hey buddy, welcome to the show.
My dog, I gotta mute.
Was that Eric or was that the dog? That was
my dog.
That was like a perfect placement. I'm like, hey, Eric. So Eric has got a question. Currently doing an SEO project for a travel company. How important would you say PPC or other forms of paid marketing is to generate leads compared to organic with SEO? That is so funny, actually, Eric, that you even post that question, because that was actually the topic that I was posing to Holly and Craig for the show today, which was PPC versus SEO, understanding the difference and the right approach. So I'm going to ask you, what do you think, Holly? I'm not sure how much you get into either of those things, but
so the only ads that I mess around with, honestly, is on Amazon and on KDP. And so I know the ads is important to get a start on your traffic and your selling stuff like that. It's super important for like wanting to rank on Amazon itself. I don't know whether it has an effect on Google. So like every task or every like product that I'm making, I'm going to be walking on KDP, I do an ad for 6 days. And then I turn off it. Well, then we'll go back and forth. If we're not getting any sales after 6 days, then we pretty much will kill the ad. And I think it's super important because if you're not getting traction on Amazon, then they are not going to be put in your book anywhere.
Oh yeah, Amazon, the Amazon platform. I had a client a while back that we were doing a lot of Amazon um, advertising and really trying to optimize and rank stuff. Yeah, and if you're not getting traffic on Amazon, if you're not getting sales, man, they give you a short window, and then you're like, goodbye.
Yeah, it says 6 days, right? So, because I did
Yeah,
that crossword puzzle, and I was like, we have to get as many sales in the 6 days.
yeah,
I'm gonna talk about that case study and what we found out. But it's so important to get eyes on that, like, and, like, having your tags right too, right? So you have to it's just like the same thing with on-site with the website. It's on-site with Amazon. You gotta know what you're doing, and you gotta run
yeah,
your ads.
yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, it's not gonna do anything.
Yeah. So, Eric, to your specific question, PPC versus organic or win, right? Organic SEO. So, I've got a couple of thoughts on it. If you're so this is a travel site. So, this is one of the things that we do almost for any new client. I actually learned this. This was not my original idea, so I'm not going to steal it. Terry Samuels actually kind of taught me this one years ago, which was every new client that they get, they just automatically, without even telling the client, that they automatically take some of their monthly budget and do paid campaigns with it for a couple of different reasons. That they want to start getting traffic coming to the site. They want to start getting real organic and from different parts of the world, so to speak, to the site because traffic and engagement is a ranking factor. So it's going to help, right? And there's all kinds of things. And both Holly and I have talked on a number of occasions about traffic and how important that is and how you can generate traffic and do different things with it. Um, so I think that's kind of critical. And the other thing is, and especially early on when you have a new client, especially, is like you want to start getting leads for them as soon as possible. And a paid ad is just a good way to start making that happen. So, anybody who's doing SEO, organic SEO is going to take a little bit of time for all of this stuff to engage. I mean, it could be 3 months before you really start seeing things pop from an organic standpoint. Um, and telling the client, hey, organic SEO, it's an investment, and over time, it's going to continue. I was just having this conversation with my son actually earlier today about, hey, have your money work for you, right? Investment over time, your money grows. You don't even have to do anything with it, right? So time is your greatest asset. It's the same kind of thing with SEO. Over time, all of that endeavor, all of that activity that you've been doing with SEO is going to pay massive dividends for you. But a lot of times your clients like, I don't, how come things are, what's going on? How come, why are things going? I've been paying you for 2 months. I haven't seen anything, no improvement. So as a means of kind of helping to fill that gap, do some paid campaigns early on and start generating some leads right away. And you'll find yourself with a much happier client as they begin to see things that are coming in. So I think if you're doing an SEO project, travel company, I would say do a little bit of paid campaign while you're working on your SEO and let your SEO catch up. And then maybe eventually you can shut off the PPC. But I don't know, like Terry, he's like, and it's small numbers, I think. And what we do is typically it might be $200-300 a month is all that we're doing for paid campaign, but just to start getting the stuff rolling.
Yeah, like for Amazon, my budget's $10 a day. And I don't hit that. I hit, like maybe on a good day, I might hit like $8, but generally it's not. Because you don't, I mean, for Amazon, you don't pay
Right.
until you get the clicks.
Right. Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, Eric, hopefully that answered your question, or at least I touched on it with my thoughts. Anyway, I think you do it and organic kind of simultaneously, and I think if it's a client project, I think your client, you'll have a much better management with your client over time. So um, it is interesting though, and especially with PPC. Like there's some sites I don't do any PPC with, and I wonder if I should. Like I don't do if it's an affiliate site or a lead gen site that we're selling the leads to some aggregate because we have some of those projects that we're doing. I generally don't do PPC for those. I don't know. Have you done any of that stuff and done
So
paid
the
ads?
only other, when I first start like an affiliate site, I'll do it on Bing, PPC on Bing,
Mm,
just to see how kind of it's converting and stuff.
right.
Um, I won't do it on Google though, but yeah, I'll do it on Bing for like the first month, and then we probably will shut
Mhm,
it off for.
mhm,
The other thing that we will do it on is for Facebook. We will run um, Facebook ads for the newsletters that we're doing.
mm,
And our newsletters are written by AI. So, like, let's say we have a newsletter about Dallas, then
mm,
those are costing like $1 a subscriber.
mhm,
Um, so, maybe after 300 or 400 subscribers, we'll shut it off. We can't get it under $1, not on
mm,
Facebook.
yeah.
I haven't tried like YouTube ads in a really long time or anything like that. So,
Let me tell you something. So so all of a sudden my mind went like blew up on, uh, so, on YouTube, as an example. Well, first I was going to you mentioned Facebook ads, and either I am just an idiot, but I have yet to craft a successful Facebook ad campaign. I I'm like I I don't know why. It's like I've tried with our own stuff, and I'm like I'm just get
yeah.
horrible results, and I'm like, and I've talked to a lot of people like, oh, you got to like, I don't know, it's just me probably, but um, YouTube, though, let me just tell you, I have been playing around with YouTube. So now you can go put, your video on YouTube and then go to your videos and then promotion. So on the far right, they've got that new tab over there. They started doing this, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago, or maybe, or something where you can promote your video.
Yeah.
And And so this is different than a YouTube ad. So if you're trying to drive for a video, and I bring this up because you're talking about subscribers. So you can do, and what I've been doing is like spending maybe 25 to 50 bucks over a week. And YouTube, I don't know what they're doing, where this thing gets served up, but over the course of that week, I can maybe get several 100,000 impressions for that video and get 5 to 7,000 views of the video, and we'll pick up several hundred subscribers. I mean, I've picked up 600, 800 subscribers in a week by doing this video promotion thing. And they don't give you a lot of targeting options, meaning I can target the country that I want to, and then that's really is about it almost. Um, but on a pound for pound, that has turned out to be by far the best way to like promote a video and get some activity on it. And as well simultaneously building up subscribers to your channel.
Are you getting comments or anything?
Uh, some limited though, truthfully
Are they
limited.
related?
limited comments. The comments?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the comments are related. They're
So
picking up
is your
likes as
ad
well.
going on someone else's video?
I have no idea where this thing is because you don't get to see it. It's not like a YouTube ad, so you're not going on into their ad platform and building it out there. It's on your channel, your videos, and it's the tab on your videos.
It's on
Where
your
it
it's in the studio?
Yeah, so like go into your channel, and then on the left side is like, it's the thing where you can say like your videos.
Yeah.
Click on that, and then it takes you to all your videos, and usually you can like have edit or blah 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 whatever. But the very last on the far right is promotion. Go click on that little tab on promotion, and then you can like build these simple little promotions for that video. And I wish Craig was here.
On
I
the
would,
far right or which side?
yeah, yeah. I wish Craig was here, and I would just show you real quick so I could show it, but I can't. I don't know. Oh, I can do a present. Oh, hold on a second. Hey, Krieger,
Okay.
hold
What
on.
do you need me to do?
No, never mind. I can do it. I didn't realize I could present. Hopefully I'm going to try to present. I'm going to see if I can present. I'm going to show Holly something here real quick. All right.
If I knew you were listening to us, I would have
I know, right? Yeah.
talking
So I'm going to share my screen and see. Yeah, here we are. Hopefully. I think, Craig, you still have to give me permission maybe to share. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to put it in the show.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Add to stage.
There we go. All right. So I will. So looking at this is my news guide channel, right? So you're going to come over here to your videos.
Wow, you got
and
17,000 subscribers,
Oh,
and you just started it.
girlfriend, I'm not even. I'm. This is crazy what this is doing. So go to this promotions over here. This promotions tab. Oh, what the hell
Do
is
I have
this?
that on mine?
I don't want to. What is this going to do to me? Okay, I'm not.
Randy.
What? Yeah, don't worry. I'm not. Yeah, I can do this without. Yeah, boom. I'm not showing a password.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
Oh God, I didn't want to show all of that stuff. This is okay. I'm gonna block. I'll knock that. Forget this. No, I don't even want to verify that.
Yeah, you don't have to. I mean, that was all I needed to see was where it was at.
Yes. Well, I wanted to see, so you can kind of see this was shaded out. I don't even want to. So this is my last one. This how to build brand trust. So I spent $50, got 404,000 impressions.
What?
Got just under 5,800 views and 774 subscribers.
Was it a video that you had on your channel?
It was just one that I put up last week.
Look at that.
Yes. So it was, I don't know, boom. If I go and I look at, it was one of these, this one right here. It was this video right here. Look at that great voice. Yeah. So it was this one. I get some likes. I got some comments on here. I mean, I'm not, but the views and the subscribers. So you're like, wow, look at you got 17,000 subscribers. Listen, when I started doing this, I have more than doubled my subscribers since over the last 2 months by doing some of these video promotions.
All right, I'm gonna do this.
Absolutely crazy. Yeah.
Hey, Craig, do you do that?
Yes.
Oh, Craig is the one who even told me about it. Actually, somebody in our group.
Y'all ain't telling me.
Yeah. So I don't know. So folks, we're bucking it right here and on the show here, Craig. So
that's what I'm saying.
I know.
Let me get ahead first. Holly, I had 150,000 subscribers like a month ago. Now I flung a few quid at it. I'm probably round about 240,000 now. And I've probably thrown $1,000 at it.
Yeah.
What?
Yes. And here's the crazy thing about it too. So, there's all of these panels that are out there, SMM panel,
Yeah.
blah, 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 right? And so you can go buy views and subscribers, but 99% of those are going to be bots, right? So they're going to be worthless pieces. But I'm doing this stuff on YouTube's platform, and I got to believe that they're not serving up bots. I don't know that, but I'm suspecting. Why would they do that? They're not going to do that.
Right. Like
So
it would be interesting to see how your engagement is going over the next month.
yeah, yeah. And I mean, these people are watching the videos. I mean, the engagement on the videos, the view time is still pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not kidding you. For a short investment on a video, I mean, think about that. You could go to one of those SMM panels or whatever and spend 20, $30 to get, essentially the same kind of views and subscribers. But I know they're all bots, and now I'm doing it for a little bit more, but I think they're all coming from live people, good accounts in YouTube. And dude, it is rocking. Yeah. I see Terry Powers got a question. I'm going to do it with YouTube Shorts. I don't know that they have it set with YouTube Shorts.
They don't.
Yeah, I don't think they do, Terry. They do it with live because I've used like I did it with this live with the one that I did with Terry Samuels last. And it it's kind of a similar thing. All of a sudden I got a great view. If you look at how I did it with Marty Marion, right? So I don't know what the heck this is kind of driving me crazy here. Let me try it again. Maybe I'll do it without me having to verify. But so I spent $25 on the live with Marty, got 180,000 impressions, almost 2,400 views, and another 335 subscribers to it. I mean, you look at these subscribers that are building, and then like it just keeps going. The subscribers, like even organically, beyond whatever it's coming off of this promotion, is what's killing me. I don't know if you found that out as well, Craig. Like the subscriber will go up, I'm like, wow, that's great. 7. Then I'll come back like in 5 days from now, and I'm not running any promotions, and like I've got another 1,000 subscribers just automatically somehow. I'm like, shit.
I feel like it's a bit like CTR. So see when you start to get things, I think things start to happen naturally. Your channel's, up there or put whatever the fuck YouTube do. They're giving you that little extra push even after you stop. But again, like when I was in the mastermind and I was talking about the level of subscribers I was getting, I've just went and thrown more money at it. It's working very well. I can't, to be honest, Randy, like you say, I'm still pinching myself going, fuck me, this is like too cheap. This is not natural. Which is why I'm taking the decision to, if I have to throw a few grand at it to blow up, massively, then I'm going to do it while it's that cheap, because it's insane. It's insane.
It is insane. And so depending upon, so look at Holly's already like on, You're like that dude from the Austin Powers movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I don't see anything at this point. If you're looking like, I want to grow subscribers, I want to grow real subscribers, and you want to build up your channel and all of that, it's like, this is a really, I think, clean, cost-effective, and you're using their platform, which my opinion is there's no way they're going to penalize you for whatever they're feeding you, right? For subscribers and views. How would they penalize you for spending money on what they're doing from an ad, right? From a promotion. So it's got to be clean. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing one right now.
I told Chris Walker about this, and he was doing it. And then, like, he messaged me a day or two later. It's like, how come this stuff, it's not working? I'm not getting it yet. I'm like, I don't know. Or no, it wasn't a day or two later. It was like several hours. I'm like, just wait. I don't know. It's not like instantaneous, like you might see in some of those panels, right? Like you could do it, like place your order now and you've got 1,000 views already because, it's all bot
Or there's
stuff.
not many options of who you can pick.
No, and do the engagement. Don't do the views. I have not had success on when you do it for views. For some reason, it just, like, if you look on, like I did these with views and got 0. Like these two down here that I tried to do the campaigns as view campaigns. And I don't know, Craig, if you had that same, but when I've done views, I get nothing. It's like it's not even working.
Yeah.
But the engagement is what you want.
Yeah, engagement, but also what I've found, Randy, and I don't know if you have said this already, but it depends. Like if I go for the UK audience, obviously you can pick audiences.
Right.
I barely get anything.
Right.
So I'm looking to go to other audiences to get that count and those views up.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure people can read between the lines and understand what I'm saying, but it's not the UK and the US audiences that I am targeting because, again, you still get subscribers, but not to that volume. So that's one key part that no one will probably tell you.
Yeah, I generally do a number of countries. Like I will do UK, US, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, and India. So if I do all of those, and then I generally put down English as a language, just because I'm not translating anything on these, that's where I'm getting my results from, just as an FYI.
Okay, I just started mine. I just did United States, and I did the engagement, and I did a $50 budget, I think.
Yeah. So go back to it in about 6 hours, and you'll start seeing some traction on it.
I sent it to like one of my SEO quizzes.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
But
to the point about the country is what Craig and I were just talking, though. So it'll be slower if you're only doing US, a little bit more as you add.
But can you pick a bunch of different countries?
Yeah. You can just keep typing in whatever you want and just add them to in that field.
Can I edit it?
Yeah. So for those of you, so we'll even show it kind of live. So if I wanted to do a new promotion, guys, do this. More engagement with your channel. Great. That's what I want to do. You come up here. This is where you're going to select a video that you want to do it with. And Terry, you can't do the shorts. It doesn't work. Like I've got stuff in our podcast channel for our News Guy podcast. I haven't tried it with those. I've done it with our lives, but
so you pick United States, United Kingdom.
Yeah. So say like, let me do it with this Brian Wenham was great. This was a great. He's talking at SEO Spring Training. He was awesome on my show. So I'll do it with this one. I'll say, okay, we're going to do it with Brian. I don't even do anything else. It automatically kind of feeds you a few things, but I'm like, I don't know about these countries. I don't need them, but I'm going to like, hey, I want Australia. I'm going to add Australia. I'm going to do United Kingdom. Oh, I guess I could do Canada. I haven't. The bad neighbors to the north of me. There you go. I'll do Canada, and I usually do New Zealand, and I also do South. I try to think of like countries that I know are English speakers is all as a specific language. Nothing. But just so, because that's the only, right? I'm like, okay, great, hit it. And then I'm like, however much money you want to do, I'm only going to do $25. I got to do it over here. Sorry, Brian. not spending that much on Brian. Wasn't that good. And then I usually do a short, like I think like here it did automatically 2 weeks, but I try to like do a quick hit. So I usually like saying, nah, I want to like, I'm going to do this and just run it for just this week and pound it. Like, good. All right, let's go.
Otherwise, does it like spread it out?
Yes. So then like if I say like I only want to do $25 or whatever, and if I do it 2 weeks, I'm not getting the quick. So I like to do it quickly if it's a new video because I want action on it as quick as possible on a new video. And so I don't want it to go out like over 2 weeks. I want to like, I usually do like 4 to 7 days, depending upon what I'm feeling like or something like that. But
okay, so I did it to the 8th.
Yeah. So like on this one, so it'll sit there and it'll pen for, you know, a few hours, sometimes not even that long. And then it'll start rocking. Yeah. I'd say this is great. And as Craig says right now, like who knows how they will change this? Because this isn't, it's only been a few months. I don't know, Craig, if you recall when it kind of got kicked up, but it's been 3 months. I don't know.
It was in beta mode from September last year, but only in the last month or two that's came out as a normal tab on there. So yeah,
it's fun. It's a good resource on YouTube right now. Yeah,
I'm glad you were able to finally tell Holly something about YouTube. That's
I know, right? Wow.
Dude, I never do ads on there, so I mean, like, if you were,
I taught Holly something about YouTube. How about
that's saying something, man. I'll pick up your In-N-Out burger for that, baby.
Hey, there you go, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, little Austin Powers. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah.
I'm excited.
So
I'm gonna let it. We should talk about it next week. What happens next week with it?
Well, next week, Holly and I'm going to be on a plane.
I'm going to be on a plane.
Yeah. So, guys, next week, it could just be the Craig show because Holly and I are going to be on planes flying back from SEO spring training. So
maybe we can like convene on Tuesday or something.
Yeah.
So we can say what happened.
Yeah.
A conference roundup.
Yeah, but we'll show. So I just did the promo on Brian Wenham. It'll be interesting. So if you did one, so I just spent $25, you did 50, but it'll be like, and compare the results. Like, what did you get based on your country and what have you? But, you know, I keep playing around with it a little bit, but you can see folks like on the platform on the dashboard, you really don't have a lot that you can modify on there. You can modify the description as well. And I always try to do a lot of stuff when we're doing our video descriptions to begin with. So I usually don't change that. Yeah, it's a good thing. Take advantage of it while you can before either the price goes up or they change it somehow. I don't know.
I think the price will go up if I'm being honest, Randy.
Yeah.
Significantly.
Yeah. And I don't even know because you don't even know what the price is, right? On a because it just happens. Like, I have no idea. I mean, it just like, I don't,
but
you know,
$50, 700 subscribers. You're just like, that's too much. Too many subscribers for that amount of investment. I'm
no
sorry,
kidding.
but it is.
Yes, I agree. What is that? 10 cents? If I was paying what, right? 10 cents, less than 10 cents per subscriber at that? If my math is, I don't know. My son is much better at his math than I am. So, but I think, what is it? Yeah.
And all of the engagement in top. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Do you guys run any engagements side by side, or you just wait for each one to stop?
Oh yeah. No, I do stuff. I might have 2, 3 of them running simultaneously, depending upon, like, I've been using it. Like I just showed you, I started using it on our live stuff as well. And then on my videos that we drop every week. So, I generally will have two running kind of simultaneously?
All right, because I have 50 SEO quizzes that I'll like just freaking rocket up there.
Holly.
See, here goes Holly's diving in all the way.
So, Holly, I've got about 10 running at the same time just now. Because my theory here is it would cost me probably, let's say it cost me $5,000 or $10,000. I could get there 1 million subscribers at the current rate very, very quickly. And I don't mind. I'll spend that if it means that I get the
if it's engaging with you. If it's subscribers that are not engaging with you and continue to watch videos, then it's not worth it. So that's a test that definitely needs to make sure.
I can't see anything from my testing, my channel, all the other videos that I'm not boosting or getting more engagement. I can't see, like Randy said earlier, I said it in the mastermind, Randy. I wasn't sure at the time if it was fucking bots or what the hell was going on here. I am almost certain it's not. It can't be.
No, it's not bots. I'm 99% certain it's
well, why
not
would
bots.
YouTube bot their own stuff?
Well, that's why I come at it. It's like there's no way that YouTube is going to promote bots and bot activity. There's no way.
And I've had a lot of people saying they keep fucking seeing my videos.
Yes.
So it's
And the other reason why I know it's not bots is because what I mentioned before, even after you shut the things aren't running, like I haven't run one. Well, I just did the one on the Brian video, but because I was on vacation last week, I didn't do anything. I mean, I'm doing this and I don't have anybody on my team doing this for it. So I'm kind of playing around with this. And so I didn't run any. And like I left on vacation and then I was like, I don't know, like 16,000, something like that, subscribers. And now I just looked today, I'm like at 17.2 without doing anything. I like picked up another 1,200 plus subscribers. And so if it was bot activity, you wouldn't continue to get organic engagement on your channel, right? It would be, once you shut it off, it would be done.
Extra leads or sales or anyone who has been doing it?
Well, I got to tell you something. We are as busy as I've ever been over the last 2 months. Geez. So life is good. I don't know. This is good shit.
It could be whatever the fuck you're doing.
I know. I'm like, thank you. I'm like, whatever. It's good. I'm not complaining here. But so anyway, so for you folks that are doing stuff on YouTube and experimenting and trying to.
Oh my God, I just thought of something I could use with the network. Oh my God.
Okay. See, there we go. There goes.
Oh my God. Wow.
Just remember my cut as well, Holly.
Yeah, that's right. It may be more than just a one In-N-Out burger you're going to give. Look at that look. She's like, oh, yeah.
But, they're all on different accounts, which means then I have to, I mean, it's not a big deal to add my card to them all, but I might go to, like, Walmart and get a bunch of, like, prepaid cards if they take them.
There you go.
I might have to test that.
Now, what I haven't seen, and I don't know, Craig, have you seen any pass through from your YouTube channel and meaning referral traffic from YouTube to your website? Have you seen that grow as well?
Yes, massively. I see a lot of that. I also have probably 10 inquiries a day for promotional videos and people wanting sponsorship opportunities and things like that. So it's
you tell those guys to pound sand, right? Like I own this channel now. This is my block, baby.
Yeah, you're in the hot seat for the sponsor. But in terms of other people will pay you to promote their SaaS tool or whatever it may be, and stuff like that. So people do come for a lot more of that as well. There's a whole bunch, but I get more inquiries through my website and everything else. I don't really and haven't really promoted my website in a number of years, to be honest. You know, YouTube is the main platform for me. And I'm going to be going hard and big on it over the next 6 months, because I need to update a lot of the material that's on there, because I've been riding on the last few years worth of content, and obviously things have changed. So I'm putting a big focus on YouTube. It's working overall for everything for me in terms of leads, sponsorship, brand deals, and of course personal branding.
Yeah. I right now I have to tell you, it's been a very good path for increasing.
I feel like you guys
traffic.
are holding out on me and not telling me these things.
You didn't ask. We don't know what you don't know, Holly. This is the problem. I get like that. People are like, yeah, they talk about this tool, and you're like, dude, you've been fucking holding out me. Why did you not mention anything? They're like, I just assumed you knew. But yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, it's good. Well, this is good. So hopefully, Eric, I would experiment. So, do some. Eric asked. Eric McDonald was asking a question earlier about PPC.
Wayne, are you in Craig's mastermind?
I am.
All right. Now I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah. Now Craig, I'm sorry, I haven't been too active in the last week. I've been on vacation, so I've just been like not.
Dude, really Craig, what's your mastermind again?
CraigCampbellMastermind.com.
Yeah.
That's such a good domain name.
I know. It's the same. CraigCampbellSEO.com.
Dude.
No thought went into it whatsoever.
Very creative.
Randy, the news guy. Fuck me. Oh, it's funny.
Hey, well, you helped me with that one. I think you were one of my guys. I even asked, like, hey, here's something that I'm thinking about. What do you think about this one? Oh yeah, that's the one I would take. Fuck yeah, man, that's a good one.
Dude, I'm the least creative motherfucker you could ever ask. I can help you with certain things, but things like that is not my forte.
Funny. All
what
right.
about you, Holly? HollyStarks.com.
Yeah, really.
Okay, but I didn't think of that one either. Like, my kiddo was like, you need to go by your name, Mom. I was like, why? He's like, well, people don't like you.
Funny.
Oh, it is.
There we are. So Craig, Holly and I are in flight next Monday. So you can decide if you want to fly on your own next Monday or not.
I'll probably not fly my own, or if you want to do it another day just for next week, that's also fine. But if you're jet lagged, busy, whatever, we can just postpone it for a week and whatever. But yeah, I'm not flying solo. Fuck that. I need at least one of you.
Dude, how many times are we going to go out to In-N-Out Burger? At least twice.
Oh, at least twice. Yeah. At least twice. Yeah.
Wait, when do you guys set off?
Wednesday.
Bastards.
Yeah.
We have a snowstorm coming, so I'm like, hopefully.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've already got alerts on my phone. They wanted me to like move my flight. I'm like, no, that's the flight I'm going out on.
Ooh.
So.
Dude, Arizona's going to have snow.
No, Wisconsin. Where Holly is in Wisconsin.
Last year at fucking Arizona, I was sunning my fucking backside off. It was fucking boiling.
Hey Holly, it's gonna be cool on Saturday. I think Saturday and Sunday it's only gonna be like low to mid 60s there.
What?
Yeah.
No swimming suit?
Well, Wednesday, Thursday, it's going to be like mid 80s, but it's going to cool down like substantially come the weekend. So
that's because it's going to be 80 here.
Yeah. So just an FYI. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Are you bringing your fancy backpack?
You know what? I have it. I've got to try to set it up tonight, actually. So yeah, I will.
Okay. I don't know if I am or not. I feel like I need to if you're bringing yours, though.
I'm going to sick my son on setting it up and see if he can set it up, because I don't want to learn it.
We're terrible together, Craig. I'm like, hey, you need this. This is cool. I'm going to buy it. Then he buys it. And then he's like, hey, this is cool. I'm like, okay, are you going to get it? Yeah. Okay, I'll get it too.
Horrible.
Oh, man.
And then I bring it home, and the thing is just sat in a corner. I haven't
Pretty
touched
much, yeah. It's right over there.
We have a few guys over here in the UK who are very similar. If like James Dooley gets a certain type of backpack, then a few of us will just go out and buy it, and then you start saying you copied me. These motherfuckers can't see you have anything without stealing it. Basically, there's always a bit of a fight over here with that type of thing.
Yeah, this backpack is kind of cool because it's on the back of it that's facing out, right? It's got like an LED panel that you can program to do, like put your logo on, put it whatever, scroll stuff, put it like a billboard.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and which is pretty cool. But I haven't set it up yet, so I'm going to. I got to do it.
Is that not a bit fucking nerdy though? Like walking through the airport and going 38 digital market.
It's not any nerdy than putting like a QR code on your leg.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, maybe I won't turn it on while I'm going through the airport.
Oh no, you need to. You need to. Yeah.
All right. Hey, Ryan Durrani is on. Always good to see. Yeah. Yeah, we always copy Ryan.
Ryan Durrani copies me. Dude, I buy a jumper. The next day he's got it on. I never thought I'd be a fashion icon.
Yeah.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Holly, come on. You love it. You love a basketball jersey.
Dude, I've worn this shirt every single except for last week. Every single live stream that we've done so far, I have this on. It's so funny. I'm wearing my pot shirt again. But really, I have a shirt underneath. But all my shirts are red. So,
Holly, we'll have to coordinate one of these shows. You and I will say like, okay, wear it, and we'll just get like a basketball jersey, and so we'll all just sit here in basketball jerseys. Like, yeah, Craig, trendsetter, baby.
Exactly. Oh God.
All right, I'm refreshing this YouTube promotions tab every 5 minutes. I have to stop doing that.
I haven't looked at it.
Yeah. Give it a few hours, Holly.
All right.
Yeah, mine's still pending as well, so don't worry. Yeah, it takes a few hours typically.
I hate everything that takes a few hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All right, there we go.
Guys, do check out the channel sponsor, 38 Digital Market. The link is below. That is Mr. Randy, the news guys, PR, and other services. So make sure you do check that out. We need to keep him busy, so he can continue to go to spring training and rub everyone's face in it with those nice bags. So, yeah.
And everyone gets a book of mine that I made.
Yes. Is it the same one I just ordered?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, well.
But I'll sign it for you.
Ah, there we go. Nice. All right.
But anyway, we shall see you guys in 2 weeks probably, because these guys are going to be fucked. So,
yes, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see you in 2 weeks, everyone.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you, Craig.
Cheers.